Hi, good morning. It is 9:27. We are waiting to go into TJ Maxx to make some returns. We just got done at Target, and this is kind of your sign that if you have stuff that is not working and you still have like the receipt, or even with, Target and Walmart, you can do it like within the app, to return it, save that money and to just return it. So I made a return at Target. I had that disco ball garland for my daughter's birthday that we ended up not using. And then at TJ Maxx, I bought some clothes. I thought this was gonna be like super cute, but my husband called it a flocked turkey. So I'm gonna return that. And then my son didn't like this shirt, so I'm gonna return that. And then I'll show you what I ended up getting at Target. We got some pull-ups for my 3-year-old because he's still peeing in the middle of the night. Trying to work on that, but he still is. And then I got a spray bottle because I'm wanting to make some rosemary water because my goal this year is to grow my hair. Which, speaking of that, I bought some more of this oil. I got some body wash, so I'm like trying to be, cleaner about my ingredients. I bought this for my son. I was gonna put that in his Valentine basket. He is 8 and I feel like he's starting to need some deodorant. Ah! Gosh dang it. Anyways, I bought some Nerd clusters for my mom. I bought 2 packs for my mom and then for my son, and then my daughter opens one in the store. And I just spilled them all over my car. So I thought I was picking up the one that wasn't open, but I picked up the one that was open. So there's that. And then I just got eggs, and that was it. So these kids are getting a little restless. So we're gonna make this quick, or TJ Maxx run super quick. I'm just gonna go in there and return. So anyways, wish me luck. Couch cushions, and as you can see, look how dirty it is already, right there. I'm actually surprised it's not even dirtier. This is our main couch, our biggest one, and so I was kind of surprised it wasn't black already. But you're just gonna fill the water up until it's basically covering whatever you have in there, and then let it soak for 6 hours. In the spirit of deep cleaning, I am going to clean my wedding rings. So I'm just gonna fill just a small bowl up with water. And then I use Dawn foaming. I'm actually very low on this, so I need to get some more, but enough for this little shindig. And then I'm gonna clean the toilets. I'm trying to hurry up because it's 10:30 and my babies need to go down for a nap, and I want to clean the toilets that are in the rooms that they're going to be going down for a nap in. So I'm trying to clean that. I will spare you that cleaning because you guys will not believe I got sick again. I got the stomach bug. It should be a crime for how many times someone gets the stomach bug in a small amount of time. And I don't know if I really got the stomach bug in November. I did. All of us had gotten it, but mine was like short-lived. And then December, Christmas Day was awful. It was like a 36-hour bug. And then this past time, it was manageable. I would have like my moments of like not feeling good and like needing to run to the bathroom. But like I had one episode, and then like I could not get anything else out. And it was like kind of at the point where it was like I just wanted it out of my body. And then finally I did. And then I felt so much better afterwards. So anyways, that was probably a TMI, but that's what I just put my rings in there, and then I'm just gonna let that soak. Okay, I got one baby down for a nap. I'm waiting on this other baby to be ready, but he just now decided that he was gonna eat his lunch. So these nerd clusters, so we had these at my baby's birthday party this past weekend, and everyone loved them. I will say I have tried the nerd clusters before, like the regular ones, and I haven't been a fan of them. And so whenever I bought those, I tried them and they were superior. I think it's just because it's like the different flavor than the other nerds, but just so you know, those are super, super good. So while I'm waiting on him, I told him he could watch one episode of, we call it Bear. I think it's like Grizzy, and it's a bear show that's on Netflix. They don't have like any talking, they just like do things. But I told him he could watch one episode of that, which they're like 5-7 minutes long. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of unloading the dishwasher. Babies down for a nap, and I'm eating lunch. I like to eat lunch whenever they go down for a nap. It's just a little bit more peaceful, but we normally do, this is not like, does not look pretty whatsoever, but we normally do leftovers for lunch, or I'll do like a salad, or like whenever I'm home, or I'll do like sandwiches. But this was Rotel tacos that we had the other night. And it is super easy. It's very yummy, not healthy, but it's a ground beef, 1 pound of ground beef with taco seasoning, and then some Velveeta and a can of Rotel, and that's it. I like it as like nachos, and then my son likes it like as a hard taco. I'm not a hard taco kind of gal, so I like either just a tortilla or as nachos. But it's super quick, super easy. Kids, some of the kids like it. And it's cheap too. So, and then I'm gonna have my Alani. Hopefully my stomach can handle this. And yeah, I'm just gonna chill. My husband he had 6 days off, and he is back to work. We had like a lot going on this past weekend. So we had my daughter's birthday, and then we had gymnastics meet, and then it was Martin Luther King Day, so I was off work. And then the campus I work at was closed on Tuesday, so we worked from home, which thank goodness, because I got sick on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I just wasn't I didn't feel comfortable driving into work. And so I worked from home again on Wednesday. So we've spent a lot of time together. And I was kind of ready for him to go to work. But anyways, we have been deep cleaning the house. We've been just doing all the things. And then obviously like the kids were out of school. And so they were just rambunctious, and we were supposed to like get some things done, and we just didn't get that stuff done. So we are finishing up the deep cleaning, and I'm doing the big couch today, and then tomorrow I'm shampooing the carpets. I'm gonna look up, I don't know if you guys have seen like cleaning the walls. I was possibly gonna do that tomorrow too, so I'm gonna look that up and see what needs to be done with that. Okay, so as a goal for this new year, I'm really trying to focus like on my skin health and my hair health, and trying to get it like back to be like super thick. So I've seen this thing where you do rosemary water, and it's super inexpensive and easy. So this is 4 cups of water, and then I'm just gonna pour it in here and bring it to a boil. And then I bought this from Target today. It was in the dollar section. It was $3. So, I mean, they sell like plastic ones at Dollar Tree. That's cheaper, but I didn't feel like making another stop. So while that is boiling, I'm going to finish unloading the dishwasher and then loading it back. Okay, so this is boiling now. So then it says to turn it off and take it off the heat. And then I bought this rosemary from Trader Joe's. I should have known. I mean, it was in like the fruit and stuff, but I didn't think about putting it in the refrigerator. I just had it like in the pantry, which I think it'll be fine since it's not like I'm using it topical. I'm not like drinking it or anything. So then we are going to put that in there and let it steep for, I think it said 1 hour. Put a lid on and then let it steep for about an hour. And then we'll put it in the water bottle or the squirt bottle. And then it also just says after you like wash your hair. So I wash my hair 2 times a week. So the days that I wash my hair, then I just spray that, and it can also be used like as a detangler too. So we're gonna try that and see if that works. Now I don't really know what else I'm gonna do. I knocked a lot of stuff off of my to-do list, even though like there's a lot of stuff I could do. The other thing that was on my to-do list was update their baby books. I really don't feel like doing that, but that just might be something that we do. But I think I'm gonna wipe down the counters and get ready for, you know, dinner time. Oh, that's one thing I was gonna do. I was going to get dinner prepped. So we're trying out a new recipe tonight. It was one that I found off of Instagram. So I think I'm gonna do that, and I'll like go through it with you. Okay, so I'm gonna make creamy garlic chicken. This is a new recipe. I found this off of Instagram, and I don't know about anyone else, but I've been finding a lot more of like my recipes on Instagram than on Pinterest. That used to be where my go-to, but now it's like, it's Instagram, and I can like save it, and then I can refer back to it. So anyways, they said to make mashed potatoes with it. I can't decide if I'm going to do roasted potatoes or do mashed potatoes. I know my kids love mashed potatoes, but I don't know if I really feel like making them. So I haven't decided yet. If I do make them, it'll just be like a small batch of mashed potatoes. So what I do and what works best for my family is that I do a meal plan, and I do it for 2 weeks at a time. And so that is what works well for us. If I do like too long, like a month long, like obviously like I want different things than what I wanted like at the beginning of the month. Like beginning of the month, I might have some really good goals to meet. And at the end of the month, it's like, no, I just want some pizza or whatever it is. So I have found that 2 weeks works perfect for me. I do one big grocery trip. So I work at my corporate job. I work normally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday. My 3-year-old goes to school part-time. He goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So then I try to do my grocery shopping every other Friday. So then that frees up our weekend. And then also, sometimes that doesn't work for us. Sometimes I commute to work, and so the town that my job is at has obviously it has a grocery store that's like on my way home, so I can just stop and pick up some things like on my way home too, and so that works. Another thing to make life a little bit easy, like for example, we're having chicken tonight. And so the night before, we will lay out whatever meat we need, ground beef, pork chops, chicken, and put it in the refrigerator. This is also a great way to get like your kids involved too. You can give them as like a chore. So they can look at the meal plan, they can see like, oh yeah, we're having chicken on Friday, or we're having pork chops on Friday. Let me go out to the freezer, grab it, and then put it in the refrigerator. So it's a great way for like kids to get involved too. Don't even get me started. I just feel like, I mean, obviously they're not teaching homemaking in school, and I just feel like that's kind of fallen off the wayside. So if any like little things that we can do to help prepare our kids for the future, like we can do it whenever they're young. So that's my rant about that. But anyway, so this calls for 2 chicken breasts, but mine were pretty small. And then she had you like cut them in half. So I just did 4 smaller breasts, had them laying out so they're nice and thawed out. And then half a teaspoon of salt. I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna wing it. And then it calls for some pepper. Fun fact about me, I don't like pepper. So we're just gonna admit that. My husband loves pepper, but I don't. And so sometimes whenever he's here, I'll add it, but he's not here. So we are going to omit it. 1 teaspoon of paprika. That was way more than 1 teaspoon, but that's okay. Like I said, we're just gonna wing this. Onion powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder. I think her measurements are off, because if you look at that video, she has these coated and it's not like 1 teaspoon, but oh well. And then thyme. So, and that's 1 teaspoon of thyme. This thing doesn't come out very easily. This actually might be 1 teaspoon. Thyme smells. So then you're also going to, I can't decide because it's, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. I don't know if like, I don't think it will. I'm just gonna go and get it. So I have a piece of parchment paper here, and it says like to coat it on your chicken with flour, and it's 1/4 a cup of flour. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then all I have to do tonight is like cook it in the skillet and then make the sauce. So the sauce is, and then so you'll cook it with olive oil and butter in a cast iron skillet on both sides. And then you'll take the chicken out and then you'll make the sauce. So sauce is 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1/2 cup of chicken stock, 300 milliliters of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard, and half a cup of Parmesan cheese. That's all coated. We're actually not that busy tonight. My daughter has gymnastics and it's not until 6:15. So I have plenty of time to make dinner, but whenever you're home alone, you just don't know, especially with 4 kids, you don't know how the evening is going to turn out and go. So this is just gonna help me out. I can just throw it in the skillet and save me a little bit of time, especially with a crying baby and that needs to be held and another one that wants to help and just all the things. So I might go ahead and, I really don't want to make mashed potatoes, but I'm just gonna make a little batch of mashed potatoes. So what I do is I peel the potatoes, chop them up, boil them until they're tender, take them out, put butter, cream cheese, milk, cream, whatever you have, and then season salt. My kids love them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that for dinner, and then we'll also have green beans with it. I did make, the other night we had pork chops and I made beer bread in our bread machine, but it's like hard. So we're gonna have it tonight because I want to go to waste as like a side. But anyways, it did not turn out very well. So I'm gonna put this in our refrigerator for dinner, and then go ahead and make some mashed potatoes. Okay, so my baby actually woke up a little early from her nap. It's only 1:12 right now. She woke up a little bit ago. And she normally sleeps until like 2. So she woke up quite a bit early. So I'm not gonna get as much done today as what I was hoping, which is fine. I kind of added things to my list as I went. But I'm still gonna make these potatoes because I was like 1/4 of the way done. And yeah. Also say like one rule that we have in our family that we started like a while ago whenever my older 2 were younger was I was just kind of noticing that they would say that they were full, like, and then not really eat their dinner. But then they would like get a snack. And so I never want to like, you know, make my kids eat something that they genuinely do not like. So our rule is that they have to at least try it. They don't have to like it, but they at least have to try it. And then if they don't like it, and then I can, you know, make them something else, or they can get something else for themselves. But if they say that they are done with their dinner, they have tried it, they're eating it, they say that they're done, but they only have had a couple bites of it, we set it out like on the stove. And then like if they want a snack 10 minutes later, then they have to finish their dinner or have so many bites. So like normally I'll do like, for my 3-year-old it'll be like, okay, you have to have 3 bites. And then for my 6-year-old it'll be like, okay, you have to have 6 bites. So like however many bites per like their age. My 8-year-old, I mean, he normally eats everything that I make. So he's pretty easy. My 6-year-old, my 3-year-old, they're really late eaters. Like if we didn't eat until 8 o'clock, they'd be perfectly fine. And then my baby, she just doesn't eat. So that's the difference between kids. She was a great eater, but then she got out of her high chair and then she just doesn't want to eat. So anyways, that is what we do. And hopefully to get them like away from so many snacks, that is at least our goal. No, you can't cut it. It's a sharp knife. It's a sharp knife, you can't cut it. So, but they normally have their bites, and then they normally get a snack as well. Okay, so this is going. I'm gonna put some salt in there, and then just like let it boil until it is tender, and you can stick a fork in there and tell it whenever it is. Okay, so this is what the water is looking like for our couch, letting it soak. It's getting pretty dirty. So I can't remember what it says, every hour or so, you just go and you just kind of stir it around. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so these are pretty tender. They easily I can stab them with a fork. So I'm just gonna drain the water, and then I'm gonna put this on simmer and then mash it, and then put butter, cream cheese, and okay, so this butter is frozen. I had to get it out of the freezer. So keeping the heat on simmer helps with things to like melt a little faster. And then just however much butter your little heart desires. I'm probably gonna do like half a stick, and then I'll probably do like a four ounces of cream cheese. Then I'm just gonna do half and half. We actually have whipping cream, but this expires quicker, so I am going to use that. Plus we're using heavy cream in the dinner tonight. Cream cheese, I'm just gonna cut this up to 4 ounces. Careful, baby. And then my 3-year-old is still sleeping. I probably should go wake him up. I want him to pee to bed, but I'm trying to get this done. One thing that was on my list of things to do today that I did not get to was the baby books. I actually just got them. I have them over here. Maybe I can get to them like tonight. Goodness, I am making a huge mess with this. Anyways, my mom, she was like so good with baby books. She would like document every single tooth that I lost and every single doctor's visit. Me, I'm not so much that way. So I'm just trying to at least get it somewhat like I cared. Which I know, like, I feel like baby books have kind of, not very many people like keep those anymore, or at least I don't know. Do you guys do baby books for your kids, or have you done a baby book for your kid? I try to do like their baby books, like where you write things, and then I use Mixbook. I have used Shutterfly in the past, and I do like the story of them, so like my pregnancy and stuff. This is a masher. It'll be a lot easier with a blender, but I'm trying to at least get the big lumps, and then I'll use the blender to smooth it out. And then I also do like their first year like as a mixed book, and so I'm actually working on that right now. That's one of my goals this year as well, is to get all caught up, which was my goal last year, and I didn't accomplish that. So it's okay. We're here going to roll with the punches. Okay, I think it's ready now for maybe a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend this out and then make it super smooth, and then I'll just like reheat it whenever it comes dinner time. Okay, I really need to go get my 3-year-old before he's all over the bed. But so I wanted to show you, these are our baby books. I got this as a gift for my oldest, and I think his book is pretty much done. I'm gonna have to go back in here and like kind of look at it. Actually, no, I need to print some pictures off. So, his book, and then I kind of learned my lesson with him. And I've been meaning to, I don't know if I'm ever going to do this, but these books, they're called Lucy Darling. And this is like, they have pages of like all about mommy, and like you fill all this information out. English was not my strong suit. I don't like writing. I read maybe 1-2 books a year. So anyways, learned my lesson. And these books are super, oh no, I forgot a picture. Okay, anyways. These books are just like super, super simple. And so I just need to go in here, fill out some like information. And every time I do this, like I beat myself up because I'm like, why didn't I do it like back then whenever it's like fresh on my mind? So anyways, I'm gonna do that, and I'm kind of looking forward to tomorrow. I'm volunteering at my daughter's school, which will take up most of the day. I would really like to go shopping, but I also have a lot more stuff at home that I want to do. And my mom is taking my baby to go spend the night, and so this is like an opportunity to like get so much stuff done, which I might go to Ross because I need like more like sweaters and stuff. So I might just go to Ross afterwards and then come home and then finish or do a whole bunch of housework. So anyways, that is probably it for today. I might actually show you the rest of like our dinner, since I prepped that, and then like the couch, finishing the couch. But it is almost 2 o'clock. I have to go get the kids here in a little bit. So that is all that I got done while they were in school. So okay, so this made a ton. It's the rosemary water that I was doing. So it filled up that, which I don't know how many ounces that is. And then I also put it in a Tupperware. I have mason jars, but I don't know where the lids are. So if I find that, then I'll redo that. I don't know if that like goes bad or anything, so I might need to read up on it. But anyways, I'm gonna put that in my bathroom, and then I'll use that whenever I wash my hair. And then my husband's hair is kind of thinning too, so I'm gonna have him use that as well. So hopefully it works. Okay, so I think that is, my dog's letting me know that he needs food. I think that's all that we're gonna strip laundry wise. I have gradually bought all of the Ruggable rugs, which, I mean, now, you can find them like at, not the brand's Ruggable, but you can find washable rugs anywhere. But whenever I was like replacing all of our rugs, it was Ruggable at the time. So we have all of those. I've stripped all those. Our couches. Yeah, I probably should do our towels because they're pretty bad. But I think I'm gonna call it good for this month at least. So I just need to wash out the bathtub that we did all of that in, and that'll be functionable. But anyways, I just got home from picking up the kids a little bit ago, so I am finishing up the things that I started. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.